Tamika Hamilton wants to represent her parish, St. Thomas, in the Jamaica Library Service's National Reading Competition. She is confident that she will win her age group 7 to 9 years because she reads at pace, is a good speller, and knows many words. However, on the day of the competition auditions held at the local parish library, she falls short.
The day of the auditions is finally here!
I am so nervous about this. Who do you think will win, guys?
Well, any of us can win because we are all good readers. If I were you all, I'd just go home right now and not even try. Because we all know that I'm going to win this and none of you can stop me. This is because I'm the fastest, most fluent reader here.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Mrs. Tingle.
Please take your seats. Welcome to the St. Thomas Parish Library Reading Competition Auditions for 2015. Our judges for today are Ms. Colette Morris, Literacy Coordinator in the Ministry of Education, and Mrs. Opal Wilson, Literacy Specialist also in the Ministry of Education. As you know, the judges will be looking for the best reader to represent St. Thomas at the National Reading Competitions in October this year. This will be held at the Knutsford Course Hotel in New Kingston. Are you all excited, children?
Oh, yes, we are!
Woo! Great! I'm so glad to hear. Let the competition begin. As you hear your name, you come forward, read the passage, the ice cream truck, and then answer the 4 questions. The judges will score you on how well you use your voice, how well you read in meaningful phrases, and how well you answer the questions. Now do your best, children.
The ice cream truck. It was so hot yesterday. I was tired of running in the sprinkler. I was tired of drinking ice cold water.
I did not want to play. It was too hot. Then I heard it. Familiar music was playing somewhere.
It was coming closer and closer. I knew that music. It came from the ice cream truck. It was not far away.
Next we have Tamika Hamilton. Let's welcome her, everyone.
The ice cream truck. It was so hot yesterday I was tired of running. In the sprinkler I was tired of drinking ice cold water. I didn't want to play. It was too hot. Then I heard it. Familiar music was playing. Somewhere it was coming closer and closer. I knew that music it came from the ice cream truck. It was not far away.
Contestants, after listening to everyone, we have decided on the winner. We thought that some of you needed more practice in reading fluently. However, there is this one person who stood out among you. The winner of the St. Thomas Parish Library Reading Competition and the person who will be going on to finals is none other than their first name starts with a T and ends with an A. And their surname starts with an H. The winner is none other than Tanisha Harris. Give it up for Tanisha, everyone.
Tanisha, how did you learn to read so well?
I'll show you a game that I always play with Mr. Fluency.
Who's Mr. Fluency?
You don't know him. He helps me to read very well. Come on, let's play the game now.
Tamika.
Who are you, mister? You're such a strange-looking man.
Why so puzzled? Oh, little did you know, your reading was so muzzled. I guess you did not know that your reading must flow. It's not about how you read, whether it may be too fast or slow.
Hello, mister. I asked you a question. Who are you?
I am Mr. Fluency. I listen to you when you read aloud.
Oh, so did you hear me today at the reading competition? Why didn't I win? What was so wrong?
Tamika, don't worry about what happened. Let's talk about what you need to know. First, you need to know how to use your voice effectively. How we use our voice when we are talking tells the listener many different things. Are we serious or joking? Are we happy or upset? The author of this book knew they would not be there to read it for us. So, we wouldn't hear his or her voice. But they gave us clues so we know how to read it. We can use clues like the punctuation marks on the page. If we see a question mark like this, then we know our voice will go up at the end of the sentence. If we see an exclamation point, then we say it like we really mean it. Or maybe as if we are surprised or excited. When we see quotation marks, we know someone is talking. And we need to know something about just how they might say the words. Authors also give clues to help us with the dialogue. They tell us about the characters and how they might be thinking and feeling. And they describe what is happening when they say it. Then we know what emotion to use when we read it to get the meaning. Emotion and thinking are both part of reading.
Now that you have told me, please show me how it's done.
How should we use our voice to read this? It has an exclamation mark, and I'm thinking how excited I get when school is over and I get to go home. I'll read it as if I'm excited. School is over!
School is over!
Very good. The exclamation mark gave me a clue how to use my voice. Now, I'll switch the punctuation mark and see how you use your voice, Tamika. Notice that the author gives you an additional clue, the word frowned. You should be thinking, how do I use my voice to sound like I am frowning?
I know if I'm frowning. I'm unhappy about something. So I know how to use my voice to sound like I'm sad. Listen, school is over. Let me read the entire sentence. School is over, frowned Sam.
Very good.
Yay! I'm going to show the others that I can read fluently.
Calm down, not so fast. We need to learn a little bit more.
Okay, but when do I get to go and play the game with the others?
When you're good and ready. Trust me.
Let me see what they're doing.
B, C, D, E.
I want to do that.
Okay. I want you to read each letter of the alphabet using the punctuation mark at the end of each as a clue for using your voice. Let me show you what I mean. There's a question mark after A, so I will let my voice go up like this. A. There's a full stop after B, so I'll just say it as if I'm giving an answer or stating a fact. B. Now, it's your turn. Look at the punctuation marks and use your voice.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I feel great like I could win the competition. Now I know how Tanisha did it.
Not so fast. You need to know one more thing.
What's that?
Now that you know how to look at the punctuation marks and use your voice, you need to learn how to read it in meaningful phrases.
Reading meaningful phrases? What's that? Tell me.
To read smoothly, we read groups of words together. When authors write, they put important information into groups of words called phrases. As readers, we look for these groups of words to help us understand the story. When we talk or read, we say words that belong together. We talk in phrases. We take a breath after each phrase to give the listener a chance to think about each phrase as we say it.
Show me, show me, show me.
Okay, here's a sentence from your book. In your book, the author writes a sentence across the page, but I'm going to show you how the author puts chunks of information together. All around. All around the big schoolyard. All around the big schoolyard, children sat. All around the big schoolyard, children sat in twos and threes. All around the big schoolyard, children sat in twos and threes, but Billy, the bully. All around the big schoolyard, children sat in twos and threes, but Billy the bully sat alone. All around the big schoolyard, children sat in twos and threes, but Billy the bully sat alone under the mango tree.
Let me try.
And you will, but let's see what your friends are playing.
A, B, C, D, E, F. A, B, C, D, E, F.
That's good. We're done.
Your turn.
It's your turn now.
Yes, please.
Let's see.
A, B, C, D, E, F.
Finally, you did it. Finally. It took you long enough. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Okay, my two foot. No, it's me now. Space people. Space. Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I'm next. Oh no, I'm next.
I want to play that.
And you will, but first you need to know how to find the phrases in sentences so that you can read them together. One day, Samuel Small stood up.
I know. I'll read it like this. One day, Samuel Small stood up.
Excellent, Amico. But how did he figure it out?
It's easy. I just say the phrases must make sense. So, one day, the two words together tell when something happened. Samuel Small goes together to tell who the sentence is about, and stood up goes together to tell the character's action.
You're so smart. You can keep in mind when, where, who did what, and how. In reading a story, look for groups of words that tell us about the characters and what happens to them. These are important chunks of information that stay together to help you read for you and others to understand. Let's try another.
I only saw a few pieces of straw hanging up high in the sweet sop tree. Can I go to them now?
Okay, no problem.
Hey guys, can I play too? Sure, but let us teach you the rule. I know what to do. Listen, I'm sorry for bragging at being a sore loser. I thought I knew about fluent reading, but now I do. You'll see. I only saw a few pieces of straw hanging up high in the sweet sop tree.
How did you get so fluent?
Well, you must use your voice and you have to read in meaningful phrases.
I just like a friendly competition. Firstly, to read fluently, always remember to use your voice to convey the author's meaning. Use the punctuation marks as clues. Secondly, read in meaningful phrases. Look for groups of words that tell about the characters, what they do, when, where, and how they do it, and read them together. Remember, it's okay to compete, but it's even better to help each other succeed.
Yeah!
All right, guys.
Yeah!
Yeah.